My name is Vincent King, and I am a graphic artist. I'm going to start off by first introducing 3 pieces that I've created while in the graphic design industry. My first piece was a collaboration between me and my good friend and fellow artist, Berto Lara. You may know him by his artist alias, Blando Bland. He is a talented street artist who creates works of graffiti, stencils, paintings, and drawings, just to name a few. Our piece, One Liner, originated from a sketch that he had given to me to work with, called a one-liner, in which the pen may never leave the paper. When I saw this piece, it inspired me to add a third dimension to it. It became a scribbly figure when looked at it from any angle but the front and the back. When observed from the front or the back, the before perceived scribble takes on surreal face-like features. Using 3D printing technologies, I then created an actual sculpture of my digital model. My next piece is a Chitro Kettle immersive experience. This is a screenshot of a 3D virtual environment of Chitro Kettle Pueblo. I created this as a part of a UNM and IAIA student-created planetarium full dome short entitled Chaco Canyon, Earth, Time, and People. While exploring Chaco Canyon, I mounted a Canon Rebel T3i camera to a motorized tripod called a Gigapad. Using this technology, I shot a 360-degree spherical panorama of Chitro Kettle. With the help of Photoshop, I masked sections of the panoramas and then imported them into Autodesk Maya 3D rendering software. Next, I textured nested spheres with my masked panoramas and animated a virtual camera's motion path within them. This method enabled me to create parallax and depth of field in my virtual environment. My technique of incorporating photography, raster graphics editing, and 3D computer graphics made the full dome animation even more immersive for the audience while virtually exploring Chitro Kettle Pueblo. It is important to think outside of the box and utilize the strengths of as many tools you have available. This next piece I will introduce is a logo I created for a vegan Lao food truck. On the left are sketches my client and I put together for a logo for his new Laotian food truck. On the right was the final logo I created using a combination of Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. I found that brainstorming during this process was the most important part of coming up with something that my client was happy with. MC Escher is one of my greatest influences. His art forms test the boundaries of what we're told can exist in this world, and it encourages me to do the same. Another influence of mine, a big one actually, is skateboarding. Skateboarding has been my artistic expression outside of the digital world for over a decade. It keeps me meditating on the mantra that anything is possible through creativity, an open mind, and hard work. Another influence of mine, a big one at that because I love to eat, is the culinary arts. I love to cook. I watch a Food Network a lot for ideas, for new recipes from all over the world, and then I add my own spin to them. Getting out of my comfort zone is really important, especially when it comes to working with clients. You climb out of your familiar mind and dive into their thought processes. By immersing myself in my clients' minds, I can understand their needs more effectively and produce a product that they want. I'm graduating in summer 2019 from Central New Mexico Community College. I will have procured an Associate's of Applied Science degree in Computer Information Systems with a digital media concentration. I would like to acquire an internship at an advertising firm as a graphic designer. This will allow me to learn the ins and outs of the workflow at that particular establishment in order to be the most efficient and an asset to the company. I'd like to work my way up to a full-time position there. However, if it is part-time, I'll have the opportunity for more passion projects on the side and freelance work. I'd eventually like to do my own freelance graphic design work full-time and build my own advertising firm. So I'd say for my strengths, my ability to integrate an arsenal of applications to create a piece is a big one. I'm internet savvy. If I don't know how to do something, I can almost always find the answer online without any assistance. Project manager usually has a lot on their plate, and it's important to be able to carry your own weight. Detail-oriented. I'm a perfectionist. I pay attention to all the little things that could make or break a project. Time management. Something I learned while in school was juggling multiple projects from different classes simultaneously while getting quality work in on time. I can become obsessive. I've worked overtime for no pay just because I wasn't satisfied with the outcome. Little to no coding experience. Knowing how to create a website from the bottom up is a good skill to have in the graphic design industry. For my passion project this semester, I'd like to utilize the fabrication lab more often and create something cool using the 3D printer. Check out my Wix site for more information on current projects, past projects, and projects to come.